Hi, everybody. Welcome to some morning tea. Oop, let me lift this up a little bit. Here we go. Hi, guys. How is everybody? I hope that y'all had a great weekend. It's Monday. I thought let's start the week off right. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, so we're gonna spill some celebrity tea this morning. Feels like kind of bright and early. It's like 11 central, so it's not that early, but tell me why I'm tired. So I'm gonna have a little sip of my energy drink, hopefully get powered up. And then I'm going to pull up some top stories of the week as well as some requests. I love when you guys send through those requests. So we've got some of those to get through as well. And as you guys come on in, make sure you say hi. So I know you're here and I can say hello back. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great start to the week. Okay, there we go. There we go. The energy is kicking in. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to start with what should we do? Let's just pull up page 6 and see what's going on. I also have some other stories, but I'm curious to see if anything else has, like, come out. There've been some crazy breaking news stories. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, not seeing too much, so we'll go back to my original stories. So one of the stories that was everywhere, and this is kind of crazy, was that supposedly Meghan Markle's team had been shopping around a book, like one of those, tell-all books, kind of like the one that Harry wrote about the royal family, but this was supposed to be about her life post-divorce. Now, this kind of reminds me of when supposedly that PR information from Scope PR allegedly was leaked. And then, we pulled some cards. It was never confirmed that that was real. People said it was fake, but it was a whole thing. So I'm very curious to see if Meghan Markle, if her team actually did shop a book around about divorce. I'm curious to check in on their relationship. So we're going to start with some royal tea. Hey, Norma, how's it going? Hello from Nebraska. Oh my God. Okay. Is it as cold in Nebraska as it is in Kansas right now? Norma, I'm freezing. I have my, my blanket. We got the heat turned all the way up, but I am frozen. So let me know. Are you guys experiencing the same thing up there that we are down here? Hey, Julie. Oh my God. Good to see you. Hey, Heat Lifer. Whoop, whoop. Heat Lifer made it. Oh, Heat Lifer, 4 minutes late. Girl, you're ready. You're on time. I hope you're doing great, you guys. How is the weekend? How's everybody feeling? Happy Aquarius season. This just started today. Oh, guys, I'm so happy it's Aquarius season. And listen, I love my Capricorns. You guys are amazing. Y'all are so strong and tough. And Capricorn rules my 12th house, though, as an Aquarius rising, because all Aquarius risings, that's how our charts are set up. And it's just like, it's always kind of an intense time. I do feel like the mountain climber. So I'm excited for Aquarius season. I feel like, okay, all right. I feel like I'm back in my flow, but I hope you guys are doing great. So cold. Okay, Norma. Okay, we got this. We've got this. We're going to power through. Okay, guys. So I'm starting off with some royal tea. I actually do want to read you guys a little bit of the article because it's interesting. It's really strange. It's not something that I would have expected. I can't tell if this is like some sort of PR stunt, but Meghan Markle's team was supposedly shopping around a divorce book, which it's like, oh my God. And I guess they would have had people sign NDAs, but still, doesn't that seem very bold? Like, it's just weird. Okay, here we go. Page 6 article. This came out January 18th. So we're just now getting to chat about this. But Meghan Markle's team, according to page 6, quietly shopped a book about life post divorce from Prince Harry. Is she testing the waters? I don't know. Okay. So Meghan Markle's team reportedly shopped a book about her life post divorce, despite the couple not having split up. This is bad. People who work with for the Duchess of Sussex, say that 5 times fast, had a conversation with an unnamed publishing house to gauge interest. Okay. Testing the waters. And the idea for the book. A person with knowledge of the situation told Vanity Fair for a bombshell expose published on Friday. The timeline of the alleged discussion was not disclosed. The source reportedly clarified that the book was meant to be about the aftermath of a split from Harry and not Markle's first husband, Trevor Ingelson, whom the Suites alum divorced in 2014. It was also not pitched as a book about the general idea of the dissolution of marriages per the source. Okay. Now, that's a lot. I also was listening to Dumois over the weekend while continuing, the laundry. The laundry is always an ongoing thing, isn't it, guys? So I was listening to this, and Dumois actually talked about how celebrities and their publicity teams typically will like let you know. They will put out something to either stop the report, or they will have someone from their team respond quickly if information is either inaccurate or something that they don't want out there. So if we're also looking at the situation, it's very strange because I have not seen any responses from Megan's team saying that this is not real. So I'm curious, is this sort of like a precursor to them announcing a divorce? Is this a soft launch of the divorce? Like, did they leak this on purpose? I don't know. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on. Okay. Crazy. Hi, Babaloo. Heat Life versus Brit. I can't even imagine that cold. It's 60 here in Miami. Oh, that sounds so nice. And I look like I'm going skiing with all your coats and stuff. So hilarious. Well, Heat Lifer, I'm originally from Dallas. I grew up there, and it's cold there right now, which is crazy, but it like never really got super cold. So when I moved up to Kansas City, like it was a shock. It was a shock. I first came here for college, and I used to wear long johns underneath my jeans, and people thought that that was the funniest thing ever. So I get it. You got to layer up. Babaloo, miss you all. Oh, miss you too, Babaloo. Julie's sick, but in good spirits. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. Okay, well, we are manifesting that you return to wellness very quickly. Today is Monday, the moon's day, so it's a good day to rest, relax, have a hot tea. I hope you feel better soon, Julie. I'm glad you're in good spirits. That helps. Okay, here we go. So let's first just pull some cards around the book, the divorce book, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's see. Hey, Liver. Oh, okay. Okay. They're coming through. We're going to take this one that kind of flipped. You guys, the 10 of Pentacles. Money, a money grab, a money situation, money motivated. Here's the thing that I really don't like about this. It feels very cold. It feels strange that the 10 of Pentacles would come up, because this is like really wanting it to be financially successful. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they've had a lot of failure to launch around their projects. I can't think of one major project that they've launched since, they came back to the United States and Harry had those issues with his father, except for the book that he wrote, which did have a lot of buzz. But since then, like them as a couple, I haven't really I truly can't think of one thing that's like a household name that they've done, that they've published, that they've put out there that's become very successful. And with 10 of Pentacles, this is really referring to Megan's desire to be financially successful. She is a Leo. Um, I don't know a ton about her, to be honest with you guys. I've heard a lot of mixed things. Some people say she's very sweet. Others have reported that she's like a total diva, So there's a lot out there about her, but this 10 of Pentacles coming up, rather than a heartbreak card or something like that, this is someone who's very much has their money top of mind. So if she were to write a book or even get a divorce, I guess it would primarily, allegedly be because of money. Yeah, that is kind of gross, isn't it? Okay, let's pull some more cards. Okay, we're starting off hot. I mean, the tarot tea's like, I don't care if it's the morning. We are still gonna just have scalding tea this morning. Been sick too. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Babaloo. It is that time of year. So true. Oh, y'all are sweet. Yeah, I was sick around the holidays like twice, and then I finally kicked it, knock on wood. So I hope y'all get through it quick. Dayquil and NyQuil like saved my life, and then a humidifier. I don't know. Lawyer Mo coming in with the kissy face at 11:11 a.m. All right. That's so sweet. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles for Meghan Markle. So money motivated. Let's pull another card and see. Allegedly, was this book proposal supposed to leak? Is this a publicity stunt? Or is this actually something that came out, by accident? Let's just see what are the circumstances surrounding this leak of the book proposal. I just think that's so strange. Eight of Cups walking away. Oh my gosh. This does not get more clear, you guys. Her actually wanting to leave the marriage. I am floored. I am absolutely floored. You guys, when the tarot tea is just dead on today. Like we're not having to try to interpret. Like this is just such a cut and dry reading. The energy is very open. I would not be surprised if this happened. Now, I do think that they'll either announce it quickly following this leak or they'll wait like 6 months and let it die down. I don't know, but, uh, this is sad, but this to me looks like that's what's going on. Also Prince Harry or Harry I don't know what his title is now, but I'm just gonna call him Prince Harry, okay? Sorry. Correct me if you guys know his proper title. And, anyway, he's a Virgo sun, and we've been talking a lot about the move of the North Node into Pisces, the South Node into Virgo. So Virgos are continuing a story. I talk about this a lot in the podcast episode that's coming out later on today. I really get into it. So it's the story for Virgos, though. It's not that you're necessarily losing something. You may. So Prince Harry may have to let go of something or someone, maybe Meghan Markle, but it's about continuing a story. It's about picking up where you left off for Virgos because the South Node is all about karma, the past, and continuing down a path. It's like you have to pick up something where you left off. So for Harry, maybe he has to pick back up where he left off with resolving issues with his family. Maybe it's because his father I don't know, like it may be his time to go. I'm not quite sure. Okay. I don't want to say too much on that, but something could happen in the next 18 months for Harry where he's going to have to let go and pick up something of his old self. And maybe Megan, something about their relationship, maybe it blocks him from a certain part of himself or from being able to explore certain things in his own life. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at their synastry again, but this to me is very clear that she's looking for money because she is wanting to walk away from the marriage. Okay. It doesn't get more clear than that. I'm literally just going to stop there because I think that that's our answer. Wow. Actually, you know what? I spoke too soon. Let's pull a card for Harry and see how he's feeling around all of this. I wonder if he was blindsided. I'm just so curious to see. Okay. What are y'all saying? Michael says we are breaking out. Too damn cold. What? I don't know. I don't know what that means, sweetheart, but yeah. But I stand by it. We're breaking out. It is too cold. You guys, it's sickeningly cold. Like worse than I think it was last week when it snowed, or no, 2 weeks ago when it snowed. It's like you just open the door and you just are like, "Ugh, I can't move." Babaloo says, I was sick for New Year's. Oh, got better for a minute. Caught something else. Babaloo, I was the same way. November to December, it was like back to back, and now slowly getting better. I'm ready to feel 100%. You will soon. Oh my god. Do you have all the things? Do you have the Vicks? Do you have the NyQuil, the DayQuil, the antibiotic if you need it? Do you have the heating pad? Do you have the hydration? Fat Blue. I'm so sorry. I just want to set you up, get you all like in your blanket. Okay, I think that when you don't do things with good intention, Heat Lifer says things don't work out the way you want them to. Amen, Heat Lifer. That's karma. What she's done to her family and let Harry to do to his is evil, and and it won't end well. Ooh, Heat Lifer, hot take. Okay, Heat Lifer didn't come to mess around today. Heat Lifer is sipping that hot tea. Babaloo. So I totally get that. Hope you get 100% soon. Oh, Julie. Fiji, Australia. Oh yeah, we're going on a trip. That's true. I forgot. Yes, breaking out of the cold. Amen. I am ready for that, you guys. It's gonna be fun. I'm so excited, actually. Okay, so Harry, how does he feel about this? First, how does he feel about the book leaking? I'm just curious if it was a surprise. Allegedly. Oh, those didn't want to come out. Harry's, I think he's a little more wanting to hide this, which Virgo makes sense. Oh, guys, no. Okay, King of Wands. Huh. Could he be taking after Prince Charles or King Charles? King of Wands. Okay. You know how sometimes, and not all the time, of course, everyone is an individual, but there is a tendency for sometimes people to like pass certain, I don't know, like behaviors down, or there's like family cycles that have to be broken. And I do think that sometimes infidelity could be one of those things. Again, not all the time. There are some people who grow up in that type of environment and they're like, I never, ever will do that to someone. There are other people who grow up in that type of environment and it's normalized in some way. Now, the King of Wands, especially when we're talking about a royal, this to me, and given what we know about how Charles went from Diana to now Camilla, and right, Camilla, that's her name, I think. I think I need to brush up, I guess. But he has had a pattern of infidelity, right? The dad. And I don't know. This is really strange to me because it's like, did Harry meet someone? Has Harry been kind of out and about? The reason I say that also is because it came out with the 3 of Pentacles. Three's a crowd. Maybe through work, Harry met someone else. I don't know what Harry does for work or to make money, but there could have been a third party here. This is very cut and dry as well because we have the King of Wands and then 3. And Megan could have found out. It's bad. You guys, this is really bad. This is actually way worse than I expected. I thought it was going to be like, oh, it's like made up, you know? I don't think it is. I think we will see a breakup from them during this like 18-month cycle of Pisces in of the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. I think we're gonna see Harry let go of his marriage. And I think it'll be because of some things that he did, some behaviors, some karmic reckoning for him, actually. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Bottom of the deck, though, what we don't see, 5 of Pentacles, there have been issues around money for them. I think feeling out in the cold, maybe having trouble making money through their projects, not feeling good, not feeling included in things. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. So it's just been kind of a rough go for them. And I don't know, maybe they have both been sort of looking outside of the relationship to find more happiness. Yikes. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. What? Where I just forgot. What are you talking about, honey? I didn't forget. I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about breaking out. Anyway, Michael, I do. I have been drinking so much tea. I can't even taste anymore. Oh my God, Babalu. Well, you're doing all the right things. You just stay rested. Heat Lifer says, Britt, I think that's when she leaves, she's going to use the kids for leverage. Yikes, Heat Lifer. I hope not. That would be awful. Mm. But you never know. Those royals, they play like little games of chess with each other, a lot of power games, a lot of that going on. Okay, our next story that we have, let me pull up my notes. Yikes, you guys. I feel like I need like sage after that. That was like some icky, sad energy. Wishing them both the best so that they both find whatever it is that they're looking for. Always want to put that out there. All right. So, oh, here's a fun one. Okay. So there was a ring supposedly spotted on Taylor Swift over the weekend after she was leaving a dinner in New York. She had this infinity ring on. It's very pretty. And I think it was on that finger. From what I could tell from the photo, so people were speculating that it's an engagement ring. But from what I could tell from the photo, it looked like it was on her right hand and not her left. But maybe that's just me, like, spatial visual issues. Because people were saying that it looked like an engagement ring. So here's the Astro T before we pull some cards. Um, so Taylor has her Venus in Aquarius. And there's an Aquarius new moon, a very favorable Aquarius new moon, January 29th, occurring at 11 degrees, which is the Aquarius degree. So this is like double luck for her. And for all of our Aquarius houses, by the way, getting a new fresh start there that's very positive. And if you have placements in Aquarius, this is going to affect you in a very personal way. Okay. And like for the good. Okay, so this is conjunct her Venus, and this to me looks like there could be an announcement coming around that January 29th new moon. And this could be about an engagement potentially. So let's pull some cards. It's a very loaded this is a very loaded reading. But I do think that she's going to have some sort of announcement. Also, I get into this more in the podcast episode that's coming out this afternoon. So I actually don't want to give it away, but I will say there are some other things that I think could be happening that are very positive for her, but I won't talk about that yet. You'll have to watch the podcast episode. Okay. So let's see. For Taylor Swift, was that ring allegedly for entertainment purposes only? Was that ring an engagement ring? Michael says it's definitely an engagement ring. Okay, honey. So Michael's team engagement ring. Oh my God, Heat Lifer. Yes, I will. Oh, it is inevitable. Oh, Michael's talking about the football tee. Never mind. I should have known. Okay. Oh my God, guys, I dropped all these cards. I didn't even notice this. Hold on. Tea's getting messy this morning. Okay. Here we go. No pressure. Just going to see if it's an engagement ring or not. Could it be an engagement ring? What's going on with them? Taylor and Travis T. Okay, the death card in reverse. Guys, I'm going to say this is a yes, and here's why. The death card is an ending. In reverse, this is like an unbreakable, like till death do us part type of vibe. Like this is actually very intense, but his Venus is in Scorpio. So this makes sense actually. Scorpios are intense. Scorpio Venus people are intense. Wow. Okay, so if I got death like in the upright, I would have been like, "Oh no, it's like their relationship's not going to last." But in the reverse, this is like beyond death, like till death do us part. Like literally, this is such an intense energy. So I'm going to say yes. Like they're either engaged right now or they're going to announce the engagement. Or this was like again, like a soft launch of the engagement, like, like how Zendaya, like she wore the ring, she didn't say anything, then she confirmed it later. Like maybe Taylor is waiting and Travis are waiting until after like the Super Bowl because I don't think that they want to like take away from what's going on in their lives right now. I could see them announcing it like after the Super Bowl, after football season's over. And Taylor has also been renovating and expanding onto her Rhode Island home. Why she's more room, I don't know, but hey, I'm not one to judge. It's a beautiful home. But could it be because they need more room for their potential family? I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely a commitment that is, till death do us part type of thing. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, what we don't see. The Four of Wands, a celebration of a home. Four is your home. This is also a marriage card. This is a card of building a strong and happy home because there are wands here. So it's inspiration around the home, a lot of joy, a lot of positivity, and a celebration. Are they like planning their wedding already? Are they going to be like getting married after football season? Like spring wedding? Spring wedding in Rhode Island? Would they do it at her home? Maybe that's why they're doing construction. Because they wanna, like, build out, like, the whole setup for it, and of course, they would need to, like, put things in place and maybe, like, some privacy guys, I could so see them doing this at her home in Rhode Island. Oh my god, 4 of Wands, 4 is also home, so maybe at her home, yeah. I feel like this is so literal, like, I can't wait to come back to this reading, like, later. We're gonna have to, like, remember that this was where it was discussed on January 20th. Okay. I'm like, I have to pull the clip once they announce it because I feel like this is just dead on. How exciting. Okay, this is like some cute tea. Sage, yay. Hey, Sage Moon. Sage is here. Look out. How you doing, Sage? Selena Taylor wedding. Norma. They're like each other's flower girls or maids of honor, probably more likely. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Okay, we're saying hi to Sage. So glad you're here, Sage. Sage, that was Taylor and Travis T. Sage, hi, 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 hi. Okay, Heat Lifer says in his podcast, he did mention that the best time for a football player wedding is the summer. Lifers, stop it. And the only reason I think they wouldn't do it in the summer, like in the dead of summer, is because it's so freaking hot. Taylor doesn't want her makeup to slide off, right? So spring. Heat Lifer, thank you for that confirmation. We needed to know that. Okay. All right. Wedding on the brain, timing of weddings. I think it's going to happen. And I think, yes, I do think that was an engagement ring. I just don't think that they're going to say anything yet. Oh my God. And also we have to stay focused, trying to three-peat. So let's pull a card on that while we're here. Okay. Heat Lifer, great question. This is for all the football lovers out there. Pull a card to see if Kansas City will three-peat. Big game next weekend against the Bills. I know it really is. We had football on all weekend at this house. Okay. Okay, Sage says, "Hey, Britt, question about the Patreon." Oh my God, thank you, Sage, for asking. Will all member content be on the Patreon only now, or will there still be YouTube members content? Just trying to gauge if we're transitioning away from YouTube for member content. Yes, Sage. Thank you so much for asking that question. Okay, quick pause to answer this. Okay, Sage, I am in the process of trying to figure out how I can migrate everyone who has already purchased a membership. So all of you beautiful members, I want to give you all the same exact price and grandfather you in or whatever, so that you're always paying the original price because you guys are the OG, y'all have been here supporting from day one. So I want to keep your price the same. Whereas everybody else who joins the Patreon for extra content, it's going to be like, I think $2 more than the membership. Anyway, but I'm trying to figure that out. So I sent an email because they did just like approve it and everything last week. So we're good to go. But I sent an email to my contact over there, and they're really great about getting back to me. Today's MLK Day. So I'm sure they're not in the office, but I am anticipating to hear from them tomorrow. If not, I'll follow up. Long story short, yes, we're going to move away from membership. It's all going to be on Patreon now, but I am waiting until they tell me how I can set it up for members so that you guys have a different price for the original members, and then how we can just like keep it that way without having to make a different tier. Anyway, it's a whole thing, but yes, and stay tuned. I will be announcing this week once I get that figured out with them, and then I'll make it easy for you guys to sign up, and I'll be putting the links on everything. So I'm really excited. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you. Thank you, Sage, for always supporting. And I did see that you also sent like a little bonus tip over there. That was so kind. Like, Sage, love you, love you. You're just so sweet. All of you guys are so amazing and supportive. So, okay, stay tuned for that though. There will be answers this week, and we will be going. I should have known better than to launch it while Mars was retrograde in my sixth house of work. But, nevertheless, we persist. So, whatever. Mars may be retrograde. We're going to push through anyway. All right. So hopefully that made sense, you guys. So, okay. Casey, I'm like, what am I talking about? Kansas City. Kansas City Chiefs, guys. This one makes me nervous. I guess first let's pull some cards to see how the game will go this coming weekend, because we have to see if they're even going to make it to the Super Bowl. So how will this game be, this coming weekend against the Bills? I'm reading for the Chiefs. Okay, the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. It's going to be an emotional game. We'll say that. I think it's going to, and that actually makes sense because these two teams are really good. I mean, we're in the playoffs now, so everybody's good. It really could be anyone's game, right? These people are the best of the best. That's how they got there. Let's see. Hi, Beth. Good afternoon, Beth. It's good to see you. Yay. I'm so happy you guys are here. I can't wait for Patreon. Oh my God, Heat Life, you're so sweet. I can't wait either. You guys, it's going to be so much fun. Like, there are so many cool things that they've even added on. Like, when I did my onboarding, it's so cool. Like, there are so many capabilities. So we're going to have a lot to like play with and get to do over there. It's just going to be a good hangout. Okay. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So, disclaimer, I am not good at reading sports games when it comes to predicting with the cards. Like, I'm just realizing how complicated it is. I need Lawyer Moke here for this, for the sports team, but I'll do my best. So it's going to be an emotional game. The Queen of Swords in reverse. This is like making decisions. They need to make sharper decisions. There may be some issues where they make the wrong choice. Basically, I'm hating that these are all in reverse. Okay, will the Chiefs win the game this weekend or not? Okay, let's just ask. Will the Chiefs win against the Bills? Will the Chiefs win? Okay. Knight of Cups. Yes. Okay, thank God. They will. Okay, they will win. This is bringing a victory. Knight of Cups is a fairy tale story, so, yes, but it's going to have a fairy tale type of story, so that means there's gonna be I think it's gonna be a close game, I think it's gonna be tough because what happens in a fairy tale? It's the hero's journey, right? It's like and from the perspective of the Chiefs, like, they're gonna start off doing great, they're gonna have some really major issues, it might even look like for a second they're gonna lose, but then at the end of the day, they're gonna defeat the dragon and come out, the hero, so it's going to work, it's gonna be crazy, though. So buckle up. All right. And then will they three-peat? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Will they three-peat? Beth says, I think Kansas City will win and be the first team to three-peat. I think so too, Beth. I think so too. Oh my God, Beth. I am going to have him weigh in on a Patreon deep dive because there's so much now that he's going to have to look into. Because there's even more that's come out now. But yes, put a pin in that, Beth. We shall get into it because it's just crazy. Michael doesn't even know yet. He's been like it listed. Okay. Will they win? I'm just nervous. I don't want to pull in yet. Will they win the Super Bowl? Will the Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's going to be a lot of mental energy around this, obviously, because this is a prison of your own making. Thank goodness this is in the reverse because this is busting out of the prison of your own making. But I think for them, it's going to be a mental game because I think there is that pressure of like the first in history, which they're great under pressure. So I think they're going to overcome this with this in reverse, but it's going to be hard. Like I'm not going to say this is going to be like an easy thing. Let's get some more. The sun. Oh my God, they will, you guys. Guys, okay, when the tarot teaches just so dead on. Again, like I thank you for the clear-cut answer, spirit today. The sun card, yes, this is happiness, this is joy, this is excitement. This is like, look at that. Yeah, they won. And then this is like the ultimate dream. So record breaking, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to like really keep their head in the game. And of course, with this stuff, like when you do tarot, it's like we can read the current energy. We can also see the obstacles, and everyone has free will and things can happen. So it's like for them, if I were the official tarot reader consultant for the Kansas City Chiefs, I would tell them this is all about your mental process. Like you have got, I don't even know, like do mental exercises. They need to be visualizing, which I'm sure they are. I'm sure they do that. There are sports psychologists who even like will help players do that. But I would say that's like number one because they have the skills. It's just like the mental game now. Okay, that was crazy. We'll see what happens. We'll check back. We will discuss. Okay. Next story. What are you guys saying? Let me see. Because for those who play, you wouldn't want them to have to choose what he said. That's what he said. Wait, what? Hold on. I think I got behind. Hold on. I got behind on the messages. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Beth, I'm going to screenshot your thing just to remind me that I've got to get Lawyer Mug the info. We do have a very long plane ride in our future, so that would be a good time for him to look over all of the lawsuit information. I need super Lawyer Moog. I think there's a great deal of bullshit being said, and I hate that he is making it look like she was not a victim. I agree with you, Beth. It's pretty bad. Like it's pretty bad. And that's an understatement. It's shocking. I agree. We got to have him look into it for us. Okay, so we've already done all these. Oh my god. Okay, I think those were like my main stories. Oh, my other one was like the TikTok ban, but do we care to discuss it? Probably not. That's already been everywhere. Okay. So I did get a request. Pull up my request. If you guys have any requests, now is a great time. There were stories, but like then there also weren't that many stories. Okay, so Gulnara Gayeva, I hope I said that right, requested on the live post, can you look at the current love life of Luke Newton and Nicola Coughlan? Everybody loves to look at them. Sure, we'll do it. Also, current energies of Luke to Nicola and Nicola to Luke. Okay, let's see. Luke and Nicola, I believe they are still filming. Another check-in. Let's see. Luke and Nicola. Hi, Jazz. I'm from England. This is the first time I've been able to watch you live. Oh my God. How cool. Well, thank you for being here and welcome. We're actually going to be going to England this summer. Is there anything that we need is like that's a must do, Jazz? Also, I want to go to a high tea and should I wear a fascinator hat or is that like an embarrassing thing to do? I need all the info, Jazz. Sorry, I have questions. I've always wanted a fascinator hat though. Anyway, okay. They're like this crazy American wearing this hat. I could okay, I could see it now. Nigel, what's good? Hey Nigel. Happy Aquarius season. Hope you're doing amazing too. Oh, yay. Okay, Sage, I hope that like helped. I know it's still a little crazy behind the scenes, but we're going to get it worked out. Excited to party on Patreon. Sage, that's so cute. Party on Patreon with you and the Tea Tribe. I am too. I literally cannot wait. We're going to have the best time. I'm at the office, so I can't stay on right now, but I'll look at it closer. Oh, love you, honey. Thank you. He's working hard. Okay. And then Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. I heard they might be taking time apart. Okay, Monkey Girl, we got that too. All right, so Luke and Nicola, and then we will look at Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman. Interesting. All right, so Luke and Nicola, they are on set right now. What's going on for them? The Page of Wands and a new beginning when it comes to passion. Oh, stop. You guys, this is like the merry-go-round with these two. Okay. What else? The Eight of Pentacles at work. Passion at work. A new beginning of more passion at work. Guys. Okay, what else? The Death card. Ooh, never mind. This changes the context. So I think that if there was any I'm hitting the microphone, I'm too excited. If there was any hope of a new beginning passionately, we'll look into like who felt what and why. But if there was any hope of that happening at work, there is an end to that. Like it's a no. But you know what? We did pull that energy for them the last time we did a reading because they both are in relationships. So I think that is just very literal. That reading is just a very literal way of saying like, you know, if people think there's going to be a new passionate beginning for them this season, the answer is no. So okay, how does Luke feel towards Nicola allegedly? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's something that he could not balance. Okay, what else? The Star card in reverse. Now, this is also the card of Aquarius. I think that it's a challenge for him. I really do. And yeah, it's a challenge for him. I think that there are some things between them. We did still get that Page of Wands card, even though it's a no, it's a no-go. I do think that there is like some tension there between them, whether whether they're going to act on it or not. I mean, it's a no with the Death card, but I do think that there are some mixed feelings. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is trying to stay balanced. I think he feels a little bit off kilter around her, and sometimes he doesn't know how to act. With the Star card, this is also referring to, I believe, his Aquarius moon. He has some Aquarius placements. It's his moon or his rising. It's something. But this is, I think, him feeling restricted around her at times. Like he can't fully be himself because he has some anxiety, which she's talked about and we've talked about. Okay. How does Nicola feel towards Luke, allegedly? The, the Eight of Swords in reverse. She used to feel like she was in a prison of her own mind around him. She used to feel conflicted, but now she doesn't. So she has overcome that. A lot of reversed cards for them. Okay, what else for Nicola? The Seven of Cups in reverse. She also used to feel they both have this conflicted of trying to balance a couple of different things. It's like their real life and then their like on set life. You know what I mean? Which I think sometimes feels like two different worlds. But the Seven of Cups in reverse, this is talking about at one time She used to feel very conflicted about what she wanted in life, but now this is in reverse talking about how she no longer is in that place. It's like a moment of clarity, came through for her, and now she's in a very clear place of knowing what she wants. So I just don't think that there's anything really going on between them anymore. The death card that we just pulled previously. So yeah, bottom of the deck, what we don't see, something going on behind the scenes, is the justice card. So I think that there is balance. I think that there are good boundaries between them. And I think that they are both like maturing through this experience. This is like people who are very upright, like people who are very like upstanding, like holding to their morals, like no cheating, no nothing. Like I do think that they are both like that. And so there's a little more distance between them because I think at one time there was some flirtation and all of that. But once they got into relationships, I think that they've both like really honored that. So there's just a little more distance. Okay, that makes sense. And I think that's good. Good for them. All right. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. Mhm. Okay, what are you guys saying? Beth says Lawyer Moses will be in the UK in June. Yeah, I told him in the summer. Okay. Thanks, Michael. I forgot what month. So we're a good team. Okay. Jazz says you can wear a hat if you'd like. Haha. But you might be the only one. Oh my god, can you imagine, you guys? I'd also check out the English countryside towns and villages rather than the cities. Oh my god, Jazz, I didn't even think of that. The English countryside is so beautiful. Thank you for bringing that up. We were just thinking London because that's where we're planning to stay. But like, yeah, I've never been. Michael's been before. I've never been. So I'm just like so excited. I don't even know where to start. But if you want to do the touristy stuff in the city, go for it. Okay, Jazz. I think we're gonna have to do both. Okay. Sorry, Jazz. Last question. Where in the English countryside, or is there a place in the English countryside that you would recommend going that is like easy access from London? Okay. And I do think fascinators are just so downright fascinating. They're just so cute. Okay. Um, Monkey Girl says, I'm pretty sure he's an Aquarius and she's an Aquarius rising. Okay, there you go. There you go. It's almost like, thank you for clarifying that, Monkey Girl. Astro T from you. I feel like when you pull that card, you're talking about someone's like essence, especially when it's one of their big three. So I do think that maybe it's also like they kind of know each other too well. So there's distance there because I just think it's kind of awkward right now. It's like, we used to have a flirtation. We're both in relationships. It's like little distance. Like they both are kind of on the same page though. Okay. Anyway, you will be there during prime flower bloom season. So that'll be beautiful. Oh my God, exciting. Yes, Babaloo, we will pull that card. That's a crazy one. We will. So Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, Beth's right. Nicole has been doing several films with mature content with young actors. I thought that was a little sus. I've I've noticed that too, Beth. I'm like, how does Keith Urban feel about this? Okay, this card stuck out. I just like had to get a feel. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's pull some more before we interpret. I need some clarity. Ooh, also Jazz, our UK correspondent now. Um, did you hear about how that book was being shopped around supposedly by Meghan Markle's team about like a post-divorce book, like about her relationship with Harry? Like, do you buy that? What do you guys think over there? Let us know. Okay. Let's get another one. Eight of Pentacles. What else? So that's her work life. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God, so many reversals today. Um, hmm. So that would be him. I just flipped my deck too, just for transparency. Because I want to get some more upright cards, some more straightforward answers. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What else? We'll take them both. The Strength card and the Two of Wands. So this is about them planning for the future, or her planning for the future, because she would be this Strength card. She has Leo rising or a Leo Venus. She's got prominent Leo, which is why her hair always looks good when she makes it big. Just saying. So this is her. She's showing up here. She's really thinking about the future. She's planning for the future. This is her energy coming through really strong. For him, We have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is power and money and him wanting, I keep hitting the microphone, sorry, and him wanting to make money, him being financially successful. There's some weird energy around money and career, which to your point, Beth, yeah, playing a lot of those roles could be, I think, a strain on a marriage. Him coming up in reverse, this is him being in conflict. Okay, so let's see. Let's just get both of their energy. Oh my God, I just dropped a card. Shut up. I just dropped the tower card, you guys. I do think they have a tower moment coming then. The strength card and the future card. Maybe Nicole's showing up as the strength card because she's having to be strong right now because in the future, maybe she can sense that this tower moment is on the way. What we don't see at the bottom of the deck, the death card in the upright, because I turned my deck. Wow. Why are there so many breakups right now? Maybe it's because of Pluto and Aquarius. It's like whatever's not authentic for this leg of the journey for the next 20 years, like, it's going to fall away from our lives. I don't know. But yeah, the death card at the bottom of the deck with the tower, this is very clear. And I hate to say this, but I do think that there's going to be a little bit of time that will pass. Nicole did just like lose her mom, which is really sad. So hopefully she can like fully recover from that heartbreak, which I don't think you ever do, but at least get to a place where she feels more, I don't know, emotionally stable in her grieving process. And then it looks like she's going to be letting go of something else as well. And I think it'll be the marriage. How sad. What? I hope this is not true. Sometimes I hope the tarot tea's wrong. Let's do past, present, future for them just to get like a good read on their full picture of their relationship. So in the past, when they first met, hmm, okay, Jazz T. Haven't heard much about it. Don't really hear people speak about them. There. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Jazz. We appreciate it. You've worked very hard today. Jazz, our correspondent. Okay. Let's see. Past, present, future for Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. In the past, when they first got together, their energy that drew them together was the Empress. Ooh, okay, Nicole. Nicole, she was just so gorgeous, so alluring, powerful, strong, kind. I think that Keith Urban saw her as the ideal woman, which that makes a lot of sense. I mean, come on, she's Nicole Kidman as I throw the card. Okay, what about the present? So that was when they first got together. What about the present moment? What is the energy between them? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. The King of Cups. Oh my God, this is so sweet. Keith Urban like is so in love with her. That's so nice. Okay. There's a lot of like really good energy here. Like I hate that we're getting a tower moment. Like what the hell, guys? Okay. So right now it's good. Let's get another clarifier. And the Emperor. Stop. Okay. We have the King of Cups and the Emperor. Hmm. This is a little weird though, not gonna lie. Because this is either him coming through really strong and having a lot of strong energy. The Emperor can be a little bit, demanding, a little bit controlling. There can be some anger, with the red here. This symbolizes anger. Mm, the Emperor will also sometimes be the one to end things. It's like, well, if it's not working, like we're done type of thing. But the King of Cups, this is either him or this could be someone else now that I think about it. Have any of these people that she's been, just sorry, that she's played alongside or opposite as like a love interest? I wonder if any of them have been Pisces because this is a Pisces man and this is also a love energy. Someone who's like maybe even infatuated with her. Okay. Let me get one more clarifier for this. This is still crazy. Hi, Jaded Kate. Welcome. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So this is something having to do with work. And like spiritual development and karma that comes as a result of like what you do to earn money, basically. So there is a strange thing here. I do think that one of these people is Keith Urban and one of them is not. And there's something that she's learning around work. And you do hear about a lot of like celebrities who they will maybe have open marriages, like, while they're on set, or they will have affairs, and it's not an open marriage, but they'll, like, cheat. So I don't know, but this does look like there are 2 men in her life. Okay. Okay. I think finding out about that would cause a tower moment. Oh, the tea is tough. Okay. I love them too, Monkey Girl. I really do. Like, they're just so sweet. I hope this is so sad. Come on. Okay. What about the future for them? Let's get some clarity around the future. For Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, what is the future for them? Then we're going to pull some cards about how Taylor feels about everything going on with Blake Lively. It's a little crazy. Definitely some tough tea. I know, Sage, like the toughest tea. Why? Oh my God. Okay, the 10 of Cups, though. Okay, okay, feeling better. So here's what I'm getting. And, no judgment. This is their life. They got to do what they got to do. And I'm just getting that their marriage is going to survive, thankfully, the 10 of Cups. It is going to work out. But I do think that they're going through a really rough patch right now. And I mean, the tower moment, maybe they haven't even hit the roughest of the patch because we have that there's a tower moment and then there's an ending to something. Now that we see that we have the emperor and the king of cups, I wonder if this is a crazy story, but I wonder if Nicole is going to end something like some sort of flirtation or a situationship that she's been nurturing, maybe even an emotional affair. If it's the king of cups, I don't know. But maybe she has to end that in order to 10 of cups, which is, stay married, stay in this relationship, build a happy family, maintain this. And it looks like they will, but I think that Keith Urban is going to have to draw a really hard line. So there are some major conversations going on. If they haven't started already, they definitely will. I'm so curious to know, like, and with Pisces, that could be the Pisces North Node. Like, I would just be so curious to see their birth charts. Yeah. And like, where is Pisces and where is Virgo in their charts? Because that's just such a strong theme that's coming through for really everybody right now. But yeah, I think they're having some issues. So if you heard that they're taking time apart, I would say based on this reading, that tracks. But I do think that ultimately they'll work it out. So there you go. Sending them love. Dang, that is tough. That's really tough. And they've been married for a long time. So yeah, I really do hope they work it out and figure out what they want together. I hope Keith and Nicole work it out because they're so cute. Agreed. Agreed, Beth. Oh my God. Okay. So now we're going to end on, it's not the most of positivity, but at least a little lighter than some of this. So we're going to look at how Taylor feels about Blake given the current situation. Now, I talk about this in the podcast episode that's coming out today, so I don't want to get into too much. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I don't want to get into it too much. It'll be live like really quickly after this, though, if anybody's interested in checking that out. But I will say I cringed, like, to the next level. Like, I felt a physical cringe go through my body when I was reading the text that obviously, Justin Baldoni released as part of his, like, lawsuit, against Blake Lively. But, like, the text from Blake Lively calling Taylor and, Ryan Reynolds her dragons, like how she was Khaleesi and they were the dragons. I know everyone's been talking about this, but, like, it made my stomach turn. I was like, "That is so." I don't know why, I just thought that was so embarrassing. I'm like, "That is so embarrassing." And, like, does Taylor know that you talk like this about them? Like, and also, like, I feel like if I were Taylor Swift and I thought someone was, like, my really good friend, maybe Taylor's cool about this, maybe she's just more, like, aware of what goes on, but I would feel a little bit weird about my friend using me as leverage for, like, something that they were doing professionally that I wasn't a part of. Like, I would be like, I don't know, it feels kind of fake and, like, usury. I don't know. Do y'all feel that way too? It just seems kinda strange. Okay, but I don't know, maybe they're super close and, like, Taylor's like, "Yeah, use my name whenever you need to get something." Like, I don't know. So how does Taylor, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, how does Taylor feel about, well, first of all, I just wanna know very granularly, how does she feel about Blake calling her one of her dragons? Like, because also Taylor tries to maintain a certain image, and that goes against it. Even though I know she likes to be a strong woman, and she is a strong woman, I do think that she may stop short at wanting to be called a dragon, you know? Oh my God. Okay, the 2 of Wands, thinking about the future. Okay, what else? Oh my god, thank you so much, Jazz. That's such good info. I don't live in London. I can't say what places are easy to get to, but I've heard Oxfordshire is quite pretty and just over an hour from London. Thank you so much, Jazz. You're amazing. We are gonna look into that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm excited. Oxfordshire just sounds pretty too. Okay, I'm so excited to go. Okay, so back to Blake and Taylor though. Taylor feels 2 of Wands, so she's looking at the future. Ace of Swords. Ugh, not good. Allegedly, I think she's pissed. For entertainment purposes only, I think she is pissed. And I do talk about this a little bit in, I keep saying, but the podcast episode, I go pretty deep. I look at the birth charts and what's going on there. But I will say, I think she will handle things differently. Taylor will handle things differently with friends in the future as a result of this situation. Not to say that she's not supportive of Blake, I'm sure that she is, but I think that there are some weird things behind the scenes and maybe some recurring themes that have happened where the Ace of Swords is about a victory through solid communication, and this was sort of a communication snafu. I think these messages being leaked, some of the behind the scenes stuff coming out as far as the way that Taylor and Ryan Reynolds have been operating. I don't think it makes them look great. Doesn't mean that Justin Baldoni is in the right. I think it's all getting messier and messier. Mm, but the 2 of Wands, this is talking about the future and Ace of Swords. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if this created some distance. I hate to say it, but Ace of Swords is a severing in order to maintain a victory of some sort. Yeah, I just got goosebumps too. So, confirmation of that. Let me get some clarity around how Blake feels about Taylor, like in all reality. For entertainment purposes only, of course. How does Blake actually feel about Taylor? Okay, 10 of cups. Like she is family. Like really. So when she said to Justin that like these are her 2 dragons, it's like, yeah, these are the people that I love most in the world. So I think that she is genuinely a great friend to Taylor and like genuinely loves her like a sister. Like you would love a sister. That's good. So it's not usury vibes. Okay. How does usury a new word that had to be created. Okay, what are you guys saying? Hold on, before I pull another card, I need to catch up with y'all tea because y'all are talking. Um, mm. Okay, Stageman says, "Oh wait, okay, talking about what? Carrie Underwood pulled her racist Obamacare son. What? I don't know about this. Sage, were they the teammates? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta look into that. Sage, what the hell? Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, wait. Elevator music. Sage says Blake's got herself in some hot water. Definitely doesn't help and confirms she likes to use their names to gain the upper hand. Yeah, when it comes to power, for sure. For sure. I mean, that is definitely what this looked like. Embarrassing. Um, she's delusional if she thinks Taylor's her dragon instead of the other way around. Ooh, jaded Kate. Nice. Babaloo says exactly. I wouldn't like it. And the whole birds of a feather. I wouldn't want people thinking I am similar into similar tricks, right? And even if Taylor does do some things behind the scenes as a business person, I mean, I'm sure she doesn't want people to know all of that. I do think she's a Scorpio rising, so is what it is. I hope Amelia Clark gets more recognition in the future. Aw, that's so sweet, monkey girl. I hope so too. Seems like Blake misled Taylor about what was happening, and now Taylor's in hot water too. Ah, Sage, great point. Like, it could be that, Taylor was hearing one side of the story, her friend's side, which makes sense, right? But then, 2 people can also, 2 things can be true at the same time. Like Justin Baldoni could be doing all of the things that Blake has alleged. And also, Blake could have been very difficult to work with on set. Like they could both have their issues, right? And I do think that, harassing someone is much worse than being difficult. However, I could see if you are like a friend on the outside hearing your friend's perspective, you may accidentally get overly involved when you don't have all of the information or you don't want to support someone in being problematic, basically, or like have your name used for that. But again, they both could be in the wrong. And I do think that Justin Baldoni, if what has been alleged is true, I mean, it's so much worse. It's so much worse than being a difficult person that's hard to work with, you know? Okay. Yeah, it is so crazy. That's why we need Lawyer Moog to weigh in over on Patreon with like really looking through the legal documents because it's just so much flying back and forth. Okay, how does Taylor feel about Blake now? Let's get that because we know that Blake feels about Taylor like she's the 10 of Cups energy, a true friend, family, all of that. How does Taylor allegedly feel towards Blake? Page of Wands. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a new beginning when it comes to like passion and projects and creativity. So let me get another clarifier here. It's an interesting thing to come through. The Five of Cups, disappointment. Oh, okay. I think that at one point, Taylor actually wanted to work on some projects with Blake, the Page of Wands. And didn't they do something together before? Like, didn't Blake like direct one of Taylor's music videos or something? I think that with Page of Wands energy, Taylor was wanting to work with Blake more, wanting to work with her maybe more in like the capacity of being a director, expanding her creative projects. Okay. And I do talk about this in the podcast episode because Taylor's going to have like, I think, a renaissance when it comes to her creativity. We're going to see even more different things from her. But the Five of Cups, I think that this is disappointment now because of what's gone on. Ace of Swords and Two of Wands. So this is definitely her plans, Taylor's plans for the future have now had to be severed. So I think that it's like she had all these ideas for how they were going to work together and like things they were going to be able to do together. And now I think that she sees that she can't do that for some reason. Okay, let's get another clarifier. Dang, messy. Yeah, the tower moment. I do think that this whole situation has been a tower moment for Taylor, which is kind of, I don't know. I mean, again, I need to know more about the exact allegations on both sides, but this has been a tower moment. This has been something that's sort of just put a wrench in the whole plan. I do think that they've talked about these future projects for a long time. I think that there's a lot of disappointment now on Taylor's end. And I think that the tower moment shows that things are going to have to change. So maybe them not working on these projects or not for a really long time. Yeah, it just seems like other things have now taken priority. Yeah, the 10 of Swords in reverse, an ending. But in reverse, this is like needing to overcome this ending. So I think that they are going to work through it. They're going to stay friends, but I just think that their professional ties, like I think that Taylor was really gearing up to do some things professionally with Blake. They had this idea, maybe even like wanted to start a production company together, sort of like what Reese Witherspoon has. And I just don't think that those plans are going to move forward now. So yeah, very sad. Those are going to have to stay on the drawing room floor. Yikes. Okay. Monkey Girl says, I know Taylor's the godmother. Oh my gosh, to their kids. That makes sense. Thank you for that tea. Monkey Girl, that makes so much sense now with the 10 of Cups, like family, like literally family. Yeah. I mean, she's the godmother. So yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. Um, Tower moments all around, I guess. So sorry to, to end on that note. How about I pull like a fun card for all of us for the vibe of the day? Let's do that. That might be a fun thing to end on. Like maybe we'll start doing that. And I wanna do a vibe of the day card for all of us to give us some inspo. We have to pull from the Britney Spears Oracle deck, though, you know? We need to know what our Britney Spears or Oracle archetype is gonna be for the day. Why can't I talk? Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna end on a positivity note. This is the Britney Spears Oracle energy that we're all gonna be taking through the rest of our day. Oh, the boho babe. Okay, let's see what that means. The boho babe. I was not expecting that one, but it is Aquarius season. Okay. Elevator music. Do. Okay. The boho babe. One of Britney's favorite casual off-duty garments, here we go, is the peasant blouse. So this is very like Y2K. She's been wearing them for years and is often seen rocking a cropped version with shorts. Oh, no, ma'am. I won't be wearing that in this cold. Brittany owns the bohemian blouse in a rainbow of hues to suit her every mood and tends to choose them when she's feeling it carefree and happy. Oh, trends may come and go, but Brittany sticks with the pieces she loves best, regardless of what's in. But life is about more than a favorite blouse. Yes, it is. As transformative as clothes may be, it's about finding contentment in the everyday and discovering the magic in being yourself. And the boho babe embodies all of these important lessons. Let her spirit soothe you and her joy lead you to your delight. That is so Aquarius season. So, on the first day of Aquarius season, for us to get the boho babe, which is about discovering your magic and being yourself, I like it. I like it. That feels right, you guys. Okay, so be yourself, be authentic today. Have fun, follow your joy, follow your bliss. And that is the vibe what we're going to be bringing to the rest of life. Okay, guys, I love y'all. Y'all are the best. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. This was such a fun way to start the day. I'm going to have to catch up on all these. Not Blake Sage, not Blake calling it Taylor her dragon. And Taylor's about to slay slash cut her out of her life. The irony and poetic justice. It always is with Taylor, though, isn't it? It always is. Monkey Girl says, if I were Scarlett Johansson, I'm like choking. I would feel like I dodged a complete bullet. Oh, for sure. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds seems like a lot. Key Lifer says, yes, Britt. Blake directed one of her videos. Okay. I don't remember which one, but yes, thank you for the confirmation, Heat Lifer. Yep, there you go. Love it, period. Brittany's an Aquarius moon. Oh my God, Sage. Good. Okay, so it's aligned. Tis aligned. Love y'all. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you all for being here and for showing up. And I can't wait to chat more. We have another morning live at 11 a.m. on Friday. And then you guys will also be hearing from me about the Patreon. And then the podcast will drop here in a couple hours. All right, guys. Love y'all. Would you be able, wait, Jazz says, would you be able to do some other lives at this time again? Yes, Jazz. So on Friday, I'm going to do another one at this time at 11 Central. Not sure what time that is in England, but I'm glad that it's working for you. And I'm so happy that you're going to be able to come. Hopefully you can make it again. Okay. Love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys. You have a lovely day. Yes. T Tribe, have the best day. Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys. Oh, I thought I ended the stream and I didn't. Oops.